My name is Anthony Redmond. I have a degree in psychology and in clinical social work. I've been in this field for about 20 years. Mental health is very critical for me. I take it very seriously. I'm going to give you the information that you need to be healthy. A healthy mindset, a healthy body, a healthy life. I'm a former school psychologist and school social worker. Well, being a school psychologist, it was pretty much, I was doing a lot of testing and measurements for special education, IQ testing, full scale IQ testing, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it because I wanted to interact with the students. So I moved towards the school social worker position, which I had an opportunity to work with a lot of students, and I loved it. I was in my mid-20s and I loved it. My calling was more in private practice, so I began to take that journey. The name of my private practice is A Better Tomorrow Counseling and Consultation Services, and I have a team of doctors and social workers, psychiatrists, psych nurse practitioners. We service people with mental health disorders. That's anxiety, depression, stress, ADHD, bipolar, schizophrenia, conduct disorder, oppositional disorder, all the mental health disorders. From the age of 16 to 23, I had suicidal ideations. That means thoughts of suicide. And I actually had a plan to actually do it. I mean, my teammates in college, they saw me smiling, but at night I cried every night. From 12 a.m. to 2 a.m., just cried. My father passed away when I was 16 years old, and it was real. I took it to heart. It was my world. My father was my world, and I'm number 7 out of 8 children, and I was really close to him. Worked with him all the time, and he needed my help. And as a normal kid, like, Dad, I got something to do. And later that night, he passed away from a stroke. I blamed myself for years, and that's when my depression started. Fatherhood is very important to me. When my son was born, it changed my life. I had to be that father, because a lot of black males come into my office, my practice for treatment, and a lot of their issues are stemming from abandonment, fatherless home, or fathers with mental health issues and pretty much didn't play a key role in their lives, so it's important to me to be a good father to my son. So I was there with my son. I made sure I broke that stigma down with him. I'm a big Deion Sanders fan, okay? So when I was in high school, he was in college, so I talked trash all on the football field because I modeled him. He was just an awesome guy to me. And so I follow him, as he's coaching now. He was at Jackson State University, HBCU University. His players was going through a whole lot. I mean, one player got shot, one player lost a loved one. He was saying I need help. I mean, it's just the world of athletes. People don't understand it. People don't understand that we are human. We are human just like you. but we are trying to get to a place, to take care of our family, or to live out our dreams and our goals. And by following him and his football team at Jackson State University, it was triggering my depression. Thought about my father a lot, and many people have told me, my fraternity brothers, my family members, like, hey, you need to start a podcast show. And like, no, I'm a shy guy. No, I'm an introvert. No, I don't want to do it. But that moment when I was following Jackson State football with Deion Sanders, it just touched me. And I said, okay, it's time. It's time to open myself up. It's time to extend myself, my knowledge base, to help out all communities, not only the African American communities, all communities. That's who I am. Mental health has no color. The name of my podcast show is Unmasking Minds, Empowering Conversations. What I'm expecting for people to gain from this knowledge that I have is to really challenge themselves, break down the stigmas, really look at yourself, stop denying your mental health. I work with a lot of patients and clients, and they come in and I give them a diagnosis of bipolar 2. They argue with me, they run away, and I never see them again. That's sickening to me, because I know what you're suffering from. I know that you're destroying your life. I know that you don't know what's wrong with you, and I'm here to help you. And when you hear that type of diagnosis, you don't want to accept it. So you're denying and you're deflecting what is actually going on with you. I'm going to talk about mental health. I'm going to talk about strategies. I'm going to introduce to you different diagnoses and different mental health challenges that people go through, okay? I'm gonna create a treatment plan. I'm gonna be by your side, talking to you, working with you. You're gonna be able to send me messages and probably pick a person per week to address their concerns and talk about it. I mean, this is our podcast. This is for everyone. So I'm gonna allow my viewers to guide me majority of the time, but also I'm gonna have people coming in, live interviews about their mental health, their challenges. A healthy mindset, a healthy body, a healthy life. That's my purpose. I could reach mass of people, doing a podcast show. And that's my goal. I just want to meet people needs much. If I could stop one person from having suicidal ideation, I did my job. And I could live with that. I'm coming in 2024. It's a little bio of me. I'm definitely coming in 2024. I'm going to air my first episode January 3rd. It's going to be every Wednesday. Sit down, chill with me. I'm your boy. I got you. We're going to talk through this. And I'm here for you. I mean, use me as much as possible. You can send me a message. I'm going to try my best to reply. I can't reply to everyone, but I will pick someone weekly just to talk about what they're going through.